Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram chasing after it. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Good ball, good take. That's a decent clearance. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's made its way to him. Serves up a cross. Chance to shoot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation.
Gets his head on it! He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. Van Dijk. He's beaten the... Thuram! And for a moment, time stood still. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters, and...
Big chance! Must Thuram! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Foden. Barella. Mbappe! He's scored! The breakthrough strike!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that
great chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram receives it in a good position here. And the ball is out of play. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vinicius Junior, Inter Milan, trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it.
Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. And it's played in. Konate clears it away. Barella. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a goal kick. And he's forced to go back. Barella. Now Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg. Out towards the flank. Thinks about the shot.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe. Foden, can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe, looking for the run. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Barella. He is just caressing the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up.
He's got full, and he hits the net. The goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's had a hit. That's got him rattled. Chouameni. Now Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Chouameni. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Szoboszlai. That's tidy. He's under a lot of pressure there. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. Threads one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10. Lasciano
Van
in campo
Dijk.
per il numero 9. Il numero
it's
19.
Tchouaméni.
Il numero 20.
Rice.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Bellingham. And that's a foul. Simple decision, but quickly taken. And it's Tchouaméni. Over to the left. And the return pass. Shifted it to the flank. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Musiala. There's the shot. And it's there. And they are pulling clear here. Well, was he ever going to miss that? And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's there to retrieve it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Vinicius Junior. That little bit of skill has got him away. Strong running down that left flank. Pedri. And Ndika. Inter Milan finding their passes. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. Here comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. So it's going to be another corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And it's been taken short. He's had it taken off him. Vietnam have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Now it's Mbappe. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he decides to cross it.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Barella, and now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Foden. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Shoots! Szoboszlai gets it away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Pedri. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Probing pass. That is good alertness. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Haaland. Looking here to chip it through. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Konate. And it's Van Dijk. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's going to be a goal kick. That's an imaginative pass. He can get that clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition
Una
so far.
sostituzione.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's away. Mbappe! He scored! And finally he has breathed life into the game. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Szoboszlai! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
They've played it short. And here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai driving through the middle. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Barella receives it in a good position here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary. So what can they make of this? Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Oh, what a ball! And it's Pedri, aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold, played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? Corner given.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 22, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19.
Chance for a shot!
Il numero 41.
Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rice, played back into the centre, and it's Musiala. Rice, Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Mbappe does well to get it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Nketiah deals with that comfortably.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Musiala purring through the gears.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's taking no chances there. There will be a throw-in. Rice. And Mendes. Konate. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Nketiah. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Konate. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. That has ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. And he's cut it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Szoboszlai. And it's Pedri. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Chooses to go back. Expertly cut out. Shoots! And this is Lukaku. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Konate with the clearance. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. And it's Cucurella. Alexander-Arnold. And Ndika. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
And that's a good ball. Thinks about the shot. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold purring through the gears. Mbappe, can he finish? And it's a goal!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their foot...
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now he's off and running. And it's Pedri. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Ndika clears it away. Lukaku. Tchouaméni into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior driving forward. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is a brilliant interception. Promising position. Szoboszlai tries a cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. Konate. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that's been intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Gravenberg. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. This looks promising. Closing in on goal. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lukaku. Barella.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe is onto this. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Konate makes the interception. Cucurella, can he get onto this? That's the keeper's ball. Opts for safety. Konate. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Look at and the finish! It's there! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero
Vietnam
14.
get themselves
Il
into the
numero
lead.
11. Attenzione, un cambio.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good take in a good area. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Lukaku. And he shoots! So much time and space here. And he's gone backward here. He's looking wide. Lukaku. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Oh, good spread. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chance here to counter. Now it's Lukaku. Nicely weighted ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. That's going to go a long way. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Very nicely done.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rice. And they've got rid. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion, just up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Morris ended up in no man's land. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
He's Pedri! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Good purposeful running this. Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now there's a great chance! Pedri. So what can they make of this? Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Steaming on goalwards. Ndika did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's well spotted.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Tchouaméni. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thinks about the... Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that was vital. Thuram. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Barella plays a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barella.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Pedri. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Foden. Oh, good spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a goal kick. Vinicius Junior on a charge down the left. That's a good run down the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Mbappe receives a chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal...
A header! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't...
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Foden. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Indica. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first half is done. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Vietnam are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Here we go again. Vietnam come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chouameni. Nuno Mendes. And it's Chouameni. Barella, who's set up 1 goal so far. Tries to pass it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. He's Thuram! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Thuram deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely shaped ball. Ndika kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ndika, driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's going all the way! This looks promising. And here's Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Inter Milan have their third corner.
11, numero 22, numero 6, numero 23.
They've played it short.
Lasciano il campo per
Nice control.
il numero 20, il numero 19. Il numero
Inter
28,
clearly are pushing
il
for the
numero
win
9,
here, Peter.
il
It's
numero
making for a
5.
very
Cambio di
frantic end to
giocatore.
this game.
Oh, super find. Alvarez chasing after it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. He's had it taken off him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Musiala.
Ci sarà
There'll be a
un minuto
minute
di
of stoppage
recupero.
time. Nuno Mendes, done delicately. That is good alertness. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Gravenberg. Pulisic. Lovely feet. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, terrible pass. Ndika. Musiala. Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rice. And Hakimi. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? Sensational from Vinicius Junior. And that may just do it.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Pulisic. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Viene sostituito.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Nicked it back promptly. Played back in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mendes could try cutting inside here. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, he's having a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Szoboszlai. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Szoboszlai.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lukaku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Plays it in low. Alvarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala. Pulisic delivers. Tries to get it clear. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the...